Okay, hey guys, Greg again coming at you on the 1st of June with a brand new review. Um, this one I'm very happy about. Saw this in Walmart a couple of days ago, didn't have the cash to get it at the time, but knew the moment I did get the money, I was going to get him. Blitzwing. I had to pick him up. I had to. It was my first real triple changer. Besides the combiners. He has his faults, like on the nose cone. Doesn't really set in the right way. Which you can try to remedy, but it doesn't really work. And then you got the big ass cannon. Literally, the big ass cannon. And he's not really a very well put together ship because of all that empty space. But it is what it is. Comes with this generic, as it falls on the floor, Optimus Prime blaster. And this nifty little sword. Nothing special. So I'm going to go do this. I'm going to do from current jet to robot to tank, because that's how the instructions lay it out. And that, I think, is the easiest way to do it. So, to start, you take these inner flaps. You can see them here. Those flaps. Like you see them here. And then they come down. Take those inner flaps, just fold them up. And what you want to do, you want to unpeg the arms from the legs. Then you want to unpeg the legs from the body. What you do is you take the legs, swing them all the way around. Face them that way. I want to face them with the treads pointing away from you. So then you just plug them in like that. Then you just pop the tread out, fold this flush. Then what you do is you pop open the feet. And then you can push this off to the side and back. Second verse is absolutely the same as the first, though you get the foot in the proper orientation, and you just bring that extra flap back. As I got a text from Ashley. We all know. And then what you want to do is you want to take the arms, unpeg them like this. I'm going to bring this down and along the back like that. Take the landing gear, fold it flush. Pretty much, and you also want to fiddle with the arms because they're not properly aligned. So what you do is they start up. You rotate them at 180 degrees at that upper shoulder, then spin them around 180 degrees at the bicep. When you have them like this, you then rotate them forward and down on another hinge. At this point, you can take these cowlings, fold them up to reveal the hands. Then you fold them, again fold it on that inner hinge. What I like to do now is then I take the entire cockpit section, plug it right up this way. Then you can take the cannon. There's a couple notches in there. You try to push it up to the first notch for now, because then you want to bring the whole arm assembly down. It's very tricky to work with, but because the arms tend to do whatever the hell they please a lot of times. They do whatever the heck they want. It's a lot of work. Then you can just take that flimsy nose cone, fold it back along his back, and you can force that second clip. Now you can just fiddle with the arms, because the arms have to go down a certain way. If they don't look right. And you can just then you can just fold the flaps in along the shoulders or leave them out. I like to keep them in, keep them all flush. Keep them straight. And you pretty much have, and there you pretty much have Blitzwing in robot mode. Yeah. That is literally his robot mode.
New from Lego DC Universe Superheroes.
Sorry about this. So, get that. That's how he looks. And being Blitzwing, as everyone knows, he has a case of multiple personality disorder. And right there, as you can see, you have his angry fire face. If you flip it forward, you get the cold, calculating face. Flip it forward again, because sometimes it's hard to fold it backward. You get nutso face. You get the crazy face. But everyone knows from animated that Blitzwing in robot mode was always angry. Always angry. So you got that. And yeah, I mean, in this mode his pressure gimmick launcher still works. I didn't showcase that off in plane mode because who really needs a tank cannon on a jet? And it's not a launch. It's actually a squeeze. So you squeeze it down, hits the pressure sensor, and fires it straight up. Fires it. I'm firing it straight up, so there's not enough lift to push it forward, push it up. But there, yeah, gold cockpit with the big old Decepticon symbol there. I'm just gonna fold these out for shits and giggles. Now, to get to tank, I have not had a chance to do it right. Because the instructions don't do it from tank to jet to robot. It goes robot to jet. It goes from tank to robot, and jet to robot. So it's like you gotta work on it. So for this purpose, I'm going to keep the missile out. To go to tank, I'm going to take this, flip that all the way around, so it's facing the ground. You then smush his head back down, and then close the nose cone over the canopy. And it's the soft rubber plastic, so it's very hard to work with. And when that's done, you can bring the tank cannon up like that. You come down to the arms, and you take that gray inner cowling and flip it back over the forearms, like so. And then you want to leave the wings out, because you want to flip the arms up over his head, or what used to be his head. Oh, I missed a step. See, it's hard. You don't know what you're doing half the time. So you want to have this up, and that forward. So you want to have him shouting for joy, pretty much. Then you bring that up even further to do something like that, pretty much. Then you want to bring that down along the back. And then you pretty much get that down like that. Then what you do is you bring both of those arm pieces in towards the tank cannon, because each of those cowling pieces was where the arms peg in on the turret. So you have something close to what I have done here. I'm not sure how accurate this is. I'm going to try another way. Nope, I was right. All the way up, all the way down. And then you peg the cowlings in. So you got something like this. And what you do, you come down to the waist, close the feet. I'll just swing this flap around because you want to split him apart at his waistline. You come down here, and what you want to do is you want to get the wing flaps all the way back out. You want to pull the treads out and get that upper section out. So something like that. Then you work on the treads somewhat. And you just I honestly think that these feet were put on backwards. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to swap them. Because for some reason, the feet actually look like they were put on in reverse. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them on the right way. I'm sorry this is taking forever, but it's my first time with a new figure, so if I'm not perfect, it's not my fault. And we just force the other foot back in. That looks better. I think mine was misbuilt. Not misbuilt, but wrongly assembled. A left foot where the right foot should be, a right foot where the left foot should be. Simple design errors. And then just work the treads. So then there's this, there's that, and then there's that. And that looks to be the tank mode in a nutshell. And I believe they call it a modified Abrams. I can see it. Out of the two molds, out of the two setups, both work really well. I actually quite like them both. I quite like both of them. Both setups, both alternate modes are really good. A lot of people say they're not. I disagree. Here they are. They look pretty good. Here it is. It looks pretty good. Sure, you have half of an entire airplane hanging off the underside, but you know the old saying goes, "You play with the hand you're dealt." So that's what it is. This, like I said earlier, was procured at Walmart today for $22.97, no tax. Love New Hampshire. And I may or may not be getting Springer. I'm not sure. Probably will. You know, gotta get one triple change or gotta get the other. So yeah, Blitzwing. Check you later, guys.